welcome back to another video, another week, another project, another job on the list. This week we've built the walkway from the steps to be to the playhouse. Few jobs to finish off on it, but it's 99% complete. All these jobs seem to be taking longer than I thought, but anyway, we had some leftover scaffolding boards, so to utilise that we made the walkway out of the scaffolding boards and then bought some decking to frame it. The only thing really left to do is put some handrail up, which we're going to use rope, and LED lighting, which is to come. Please drop a comment, let us know what you thought to the video, any jobs you want to see next, and enjoy.
So we are going to start this off by making a frame, well, 4 frames. We've got these old scaffolding boards. I've cut them down, I think there was 1.8 meters long, so I cut them down into 450s and 900s just to utilise the full lot of them. The path didn't really matter size wise, so it's just simply a case of building 4 boxes, screws on either side. I'm going to put some strengthening bars in the middle to keep them strong. I'm hoping to get some posts, put some posts in and secure it with posts. We'll see. The walkway is not supposed to be long life, it was just to utilise what we had. It's not going to outlive the playhouse, but it will get its use. We're using 5x60 screws. They seem to hold well, so I am trying to gauge the best way to do the videos, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit because you don't really need to see me building 4 square frames. So this one's going to be finished off fast and we'll get on to the next step. The basic of it is we'd put 3 screws in each corner, all 4 corners, and that holds it tight, and then we're good to go. We've got them up and put them on the bank. It's now a case of putting them roughly where they're going to go, ready to dig, so that we can level them out. Obviously we're on a hill at the minute, so we need to dig a bit away. This was a bit of a pain. If we was to do it again, I would probably not use the frames to level it. I'd just level it and then put the frames on a level piece of area and use the posts to level it up. But we live and learn, and it's just a case of getting some digging done. Once we was pretty much level, it was then a case of sticking in some wooden stakes to hold it in place. Obviously this is only 1 square section, there is 3 more to go on, so they'll be bolted to each other using again some 1 screws, and it should all tie in together. Now this one's done, it's just a case of following it along from the playhouse where we are now over to where the steps are. It will essentially create the walkway. Some more digging, and for the other 3, daughter comes and gives me a hand, and then we get the squares up, sections up, and bolt it together. One of the biggest factors of this was not taking too much soil out of the bank, because it is a riverbank. I did look into it and it's not really, we didn't get down to clay. Clay is where the structure is for the river. Like I say, it's now just a case of fixing the square to get 1 long path, or 1 long frame, and then secure it in place. I did toy with the idea of drilling some holes for the posts and then cementing them in. So we might have a slight problem, well not a problem, but a change. The walkway is slightly higher than the step, so the plan is to lower the walkway about 4 inches, 5 inches down. So it means digging out and sinking it pretty much. So we'll do that now. Nice and flush with the step. So it's more so when we put the lights in, the LEDs, the underlights, it should all flow nicely with one another. It's all level and everything looks symmetrical, looks right from the eye. So now it's time to put the decking down. So when I've been to the building place, or timber yard, they only had 1.8 metre lengths of decking, which isn't ideal.
I want to give it
do. So we're going to paint.
Right, listen, we've got to be quick because we've got all this to do.
For a black background, bit of protection from wood. But then we also need to put some more timbers across.
Don't get the paint
at
on there.
1.8 metre intervals for somewhere to secure the decking to. Now the only problem with this
Savannah,
is,
no, I said on.
with this being 1.8 metres,
I said don't go past
I
there.
feel like it's
Listen,
not going to look
you go
as
in
right,
this one
but we'll see.
and paint this. Look
The
here.
decking board, I
Paint
could have
this.
got longer decking boards, but we went with seconds or returns or whatever. Some slight anomalies with them, maybe some knots in them or whatever, but it was more cost saving. This wasn't part of the original plan for the garden, so it was just do it as cheap as possible, the best we can. 80mm by 5, should just give it more support. So we've already got the 2 battens in each frame, so this is just an extra at 1.8 metre intervals to support.
What's the matter? What are you painting?
my want to paint here.
Why do you want to paint here?
Because my dude likes to paint here. My dad said my mum pestered me.
Mum's pestering you.
Yeah.
Little help
Did you hear that?
doing the painting.
Shanna, say cheese.
And it's all painted and ready to start decking. My bad, before we do the decking I need to put up the handrails. Again, this is timber from the old playhouse that we built. So we're going to use 8 posts, I think the 3 be 2. 4 either side. Not sure how high yet, but the plan is to put 2 lengths of rope through as like a handrail, just so it's not obstructing the bank when we plant it and while we put the lights in and stuff like that. With these I'm just securing them to the frame, not putting them in the ground. And that's what it looks like now. And we can now put the decking down. This is pretty much the easy part. Just got to cut around the posts, which is why we need to put the posts in first. It's just a case of marking it, chopping it and fitting it. As many pieces as possible to keep it secure and flat and stop it from twisting. as you'll be able to tell, the boards, when they go down, there is a slight twist in them, so I'm hoping secure them down and we get a bit of rain, they should straighten them. Failing that, maybe sand them down a bit, even them out a bit, I don't know. Let me know what you think. We're using 3mm by 40 to secure them down. This should mean you can't see the head as easy as opposed to using 4s or 4.5s. And yeah. Now the decking's done, it's a case of battening the sides to make it look tidy on the sides. Obviously we painted it black. I was going to put some weed membrane down as a background, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm hoping the wooden battens, it'll finish it off nicely. We're using 2B1, I think the roofing battens, I think it's what they use for tiling the roofs. We've used it before and it looks good. We used it as a fence last time. This time it's just 4 or 5 high and it's just finished it off. I personally really like the style of the battening. I think is it called Venetian panels. Probably sand these down, maybe oil them. I don't really want to paint them.
Yeah.
Got to re-kill this because once I've put the buttons on, it's going to be inaccessible, or not as easily accessible. Now I need to measure up from here to here, batten across here, and then from here to there, across there to box all that in. Let's give it a go.
Again, same as before, it's just a case of battening it. I'm using an old piece of timber out the garden as a spacer between each lat to give it a uniform gap on all parts. It all seems to flow quite well, so that's a bonus, and yeah, nearly finished.
And we're finished. The only thing needs doing is a couple at the top, but we'll do that another time. The bottom will be covered by rubber chippings, which is to come.